I love you and Pap. When I first seen that shit, I was just like, you know what?
It goes great. It goes great together.
No, for sure. Do you ever find like it's hard, like both of y'all being famous?
Yeah.
Like it seems like y'all got over whatever. You know, at the beginning it was a lot of drama, but now you guys are just really
flourishing
on that piece.
The thing is this, right? Nobody's in our relationship with just us, but for some reason they feel like they're a part of it,
right?
And that they know things that they don't know. They feel like they know him better than I know him. People feel like they know me better than I know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to say, oh, why you with him? Or why is he with you? And it was like, y'all are not in our relationship.
Right.
But here's the thing, we kind of are. Claressa keeps us in the group chat.
No, he has house already. Throw that him. I forgot he got a key to my house. So he come right through the front door. But yeah, now I'm at the Chipotle.
We're aware of exactly how he takes his eggs, and we know you've prepared oxtail for him.
Want your eggs? Scramble hard. I know how he likes it. I asked him nothing. You know I want mine too. You know how much I cook for this man? His house, my house. I just made him my special oxtail. You know I'll make you oxtail unless I love you for real, for real. I don't just make you oxtail. You never asked.
Now, unfortunately for you, here's another thing we're aware of. You have zero cooking skills. You're actually trying to scramble eggs in a non-stick pan using a metal spoon. Somebody explain that logic to me. And honestly, I won't pretend otherwise. If someone catches me cooking for my man, and she starts quizzing him about his egg preferences, she might end up getting treated the same way Claressa did, or worse. But since you couldn't muster a quorum, and you're clearly lacking in social awareness, it's obvious you're deeply insecure and threatened by that woman. And based on what Remy has said about him and other women, you'd better hope he hasn't been hiding something, because why else would she be bold enough to say that? So once again, this is definitely a hot topic in the group chat. And now, out of nowhere, the story has flipped to accusations of her being bullied, colorism, and anti-blackness. So yes, we're going to break all of that down, because what's really going on here isn't about taking accountability. It's an effort to repackage black love into something fake, cheesy, and unrecognizable, all in order to excuse behavior that shouldn't be excused. Look, colorism is a genuine issue, but it doesn't wipe away the evidence. When every conflict in your life keeps involving another black woman, when everyone you shame over money is a black woman, when every black woman's reputation you're trying to ruin is, in fact, a black woman's, when any man you steal or cheat with turns out to be married to or dating a black woman, you don't then get to turn around and claim that anyone calling you out is being anti-black. Because, sweetheart, this isn't an anti-blackness situation at all. This is a you have a behavior problem situation, honey. Shields has called off black love. And let's not overlook the fact that she's involved with a married man who's the reason black love became a thing in the first place.
He told me how he felt about me. I told him how I felt about him. And we just kind of went from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I love that, man. I think we need more people that celebrate black love.
I call it
like
gold
this.
love now.
What's it called?
Gold love.
Okay.
Yeah, gold. Because gold never fades.
One thing I frequently point out about her is that she really seems to need a publicist on her team. It's clear nobody in her circle is willing to be straight with her, sit her down, and give her the real talk. Girl, you should probably sit this one out. Because we keep bringing up the fact that she's involved with a married man. I've had people in the comments getting upset, angry, and accusing me of being obsessed just because I mentioned that detail. And look, once you've been around for over 50 years like I have, you understand that certain women have been dating married men for generations. That's nothing new. What makes this particular situation so strange is that she's turned it into her whole personality. Every meltdown, every post seems to circle back to either her married boyfriend or his wife. Can someone explain to me why pointing out something so obvious makes us the bad guys? And why that gets labeled as hate? Maybe the fact that she's willing to erase her own identity for a married man gives some of you a strange sense of hope, because I genuinely can't figure out how that's defensible. But I want you all to know we're watching you the same way we're watching her unravel. Now, getting back to this whole black love cancellation situation, Papoose and Remy Ma have been married for 17 years. 17 years representing a blended family, shared business ventures, music, love, and partnership. Together, they built an entire brand around the concept of black love, not just as a catchphrase, but as a real, lived example meant to uplift the whole community. Even if that chapter of their lives is now closing, it doesn't erase what they contributed. It doesn't erase the cultural mark they left, the example they set for an entire generation, or the history that built his public image. It seems Claressa expects us to look at Papoose and somehow forget about Remy, to just erase everything he represented, stood for, and built alongside her. Baby, legacy just doesn't work that way.
You know, we just locked in after that, honestly. Yeah. And he told me how he felt about me. I told him how I felt about him. And we just kind of went from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I love that, man. I think we need more people that celebrate black love.
I call it gold love now.
What's it called?
Gold love.
Okay.
Yeah, gold. Because gold never fades, do it.
Let's break this down piece by piece, because context absolutely matters here. Claressa is involved with a man who deliberately built his public image, his marriage, and his family around the concept of black love. This wasn't accidental or casual in any way. He stated it outright in various interviews, including during his appearance on The Breakfast Club.
Interviews, including his appearance on The Breakfast Club.
Well, get out of that.
You mentioned black love earlier. I know Clarissa's here as well, but I wanted to go back to that time period. I wanted to go back to that time period because I feel like for the longest time prior to your relationship, now you and Remy were like the emblem of like black love, positivity, and then everything just switched publicly. And I know you talk about even in hip hop, like, you know, how things are thrown on hip hop and thrown on us negatively. When that moment was happening publicly with you and Remy, what was Papoose feeling? Because it was so positive for so long and it kind of just changed everything. What were you feeling as everything started to, you know, happen online?
It was corny. It was corny. It's always corny to do social media shit. You know what I'm saying? Who wants that? Who wants to be a part of the circus? So I just felt like it was corny.
You got attacked for black love early on.
Wow, somebody said it.
No, you did.
Yeah.
No, we used to have conversations about what love and why we show love. And we
it.
had, behind the scenes conversations. But you got attacked for it. When you got attacked for it, why did you think you got attacked for showing and expressing love to the individual you're with? Like, why do you think that happened and why you keep going?
It's a couple different things. So initially, when she became incarcerated, they was killing me. They was like, yo, you holding her down, he's an idiot, he's down, all this bullshit, right? I ain't care though, because that was my real life at the time. And then as it progressed, one time Double XL had reached out to me and they was like, yo, we want to follow you one day and document your journey, like what's going on with you. And they followed me to the supermarket. I went and got groceries for her, you know what I'm saying? Then I went on the visit, brought the groceries. They sat on the visit with me and they put out that article. When they put out that article, it kind of changed. The outlook kind of changed for a hot second. Everybody was like, wow, they couldn't believe it. And it was cool. I kept going. But what you kind of talking about is we did Love and Hip Hop.
That's when the change happened?
Yeah. Well, you had mixed. It was mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like the women were embracing it. But I go to the toll booth and I go get to do my money because they ain't have the
easy pass back.
Right. And he'd be like, oh man, you fucking up my household, man. My woman told me
by being a good man?
Yeah. My woman told me I need to be more like you. Like, here's your change. You know what I'm saying? So the dudes was always hating, but the women, older women, all different age groups, they always embraced it.
And then you did your own spinoff, the Black Love spinoff, which you guys had more creative control over at the time, right?
Yeah.
Why? So if you felt like kind of the tide was changing when you guys got on reality TV, why was it important for you to do that like second installment?
Because the opportunity was there to show more of us. You know, when you're on Love and Hip Hop, you just got like a segment. You know what I'm saying? So it was just that, and people wanted to see more of us at that time. So we was like, all right, cool, let's do it. I think we did the holiday special first, and then it went from there. But going back to what you were saying earlier, like when I first shot it, I was like, oh, they about to kill me, man. When this shit come out, because people never saw that side of me, you know what I'm saying? But it was surprisingly, people embraced it. I think the world was tired of seeing our culture getting put down, drinks getting thrown on each other, and just the bad stigma on our relationships, you know what I'm saying?
You ever regretted at all, putting that much of your life on camera?
I don't regret it at all because it was real. It wasn't like nothing was rehearsed, nothing was scripted. People just saw what was going on at that time.
And what you'll notice he isn't doing anywhere is going around promoting some cheesy repackaged version of love just to override what's already established. There's no Golden Love tour happening, no campaign to rewrite his identity, no pretense that history simply didn't occur. Because even if someone tried to play that kind of game, they'd inevitably run straight into the reality of the black love that produced the Golden Child. And for anyone who isn't aware, the Golden Child is the affectionate name Papoose and Remy Ma gave their daughter. It's a name, a symbol, a legacy they took genuine pride in, so much so that they wrote it directly into their music. So no matter how much someone tries to spin a new narrative, you simply can't rebrand over a foundation that's already set in stone.
What do you think the kids feel when you run around calling this baby the Golden Child? Like, what are they, bronze?
Now we saw in the preview, it was like upset at you for saying
they
that.
Real mad.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's that they had their moment when they was kids. We loved them. We gave them everything they ever wanted. Now they have to be willing to share that with the Golden Child. Well, when you coming from the streets of Brooklyn, you know, and you grew up in poverty, you come from nothing. One of your main important goals is to make sure your kids don't struggle like you do. So
and they're not struggling.
I was in them streets at first, you know what I mean? Before I got to this music, I had to make sure that they was well off, you know what I mean? And they had everything that they needed. But to answer your question, yes. Because with the golden child, I'm not missing 1 second.
I'ma just let her stay
Beautiful
small.
baby bump. I get to see it every night, y'all. She might let y'all see it, yeah, but it's good though.
Now, you didn't want to know the sex of the child.
No.
But Pap, you wanted to know.
Yeah, she tried to tell me I don't have the right to know, so I had to fight.
No, this thing's called HIPAA laws.
I had to go to war with her.
It's called what?
HIPAA laws.
So once again, this whole gold love concept is getting really, really cheesy. But let's say, hypothetically, Pap actually adopted this gold love idea. Let's actually dig into that for a moment, can we? Even then, there's no way he could avoid being constantly reminded of the black love that brought the golden child into existence. Honestly, what exactly are we doing here? Let's shift gears for a second. Recently, Claressa has been claiming that she's being bullied by 50 Cent. I really want you to sit with that for a moment. Bullied by 50 Cent. The claim is that 50 Cent is being anti-black because he shares pictures of her and is bullying her. Let's actually examine this. 50 Cent doesn't discriminate when it comes to who he bullies, okay? We've watched him go after men, women, even his own son. So when Claressa goes back and forth with him and ends up on the losing end, and suddenly it becomes about anti-blackness and all of that, I'm calling that completely fake. She simply couldn't handle it. She got a bit embarrassed, and there's even footage of her trying to clap back at him, only for him to shut it down almost instantly. So honestly, I think she's just embarrassed and being corny, and she needs to have several seats. And speaking of anti-blackness, can we discuss the idea of swapping out black love for gold love? Wouldn't that also potentially count as anti-black? Not to mention, could somebody please answer this for me? Is it anti-black to get involved with a black woman's husband? Is it anti-black to threaten violence against the black woman whose husband you're currently seeing? Is it anti-black to remove black children from charity events? Is it anti-black to push your sister into fighting other black people? Was it anti-black to throw shade at Angel Reese when she received an award? Is all of that anti-black, or does it only count as anti-black when it happens to Claressa Shields? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I genuinely love to hear them. And if you enjoy my commentary, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't enjoy it, you're still welcome to comment and subscribe.